Welcome, Capricorn, to your November 28th through December 3rd reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Sorry, guys, I'm getting these out late. I was on a Thanksgiving vacation with my family, so those of you in the United States, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your friends and family as well. Okay. And for everybody else, hope you're just having a wonderful end of the month. See what's going on with you, beautiful Capricorn. Best message for Caps. We do have a slight pause. Maybe letting go of something that no longer serves you. There's something that feels like it's unfolding around you. It could be in a relationship, bringing in some kind of new chapter, or wanting some kind of new chapter to come in as you're kind of meditating over here and letting go. I'm feeling enlightened for sure. It looks like a relationship going straight for love. Ooh. Feels like you did have some kind of love relationship that you are letting go of. This person could have been a little possessive, or maybe even stingy with their heart, something of that nature. But you are definitely going through some kind of personal transformation at this time. Wow, there's that surrender. Definitely feeling like you are getting the best of yourself. Finding the self-love right now, more than just love itself. We have the Lovers as the major arcana in the middle of the deck over here, which is talking about aligning yourself with the values, not wanting to be in this bad relationship anymore. Definitely detaching from this relationship. This relationship has a separation. This relationship is over. And just trying to find yourself again. So really feeling good, actually. It looks like being alone right now, guys, more than anything. Seeking personal closure. Not wanting any more not wanting any more delays or shortcuts to this situation. Just want to just cut it out. It does feel like there was no real closure to this situation, so you could feel like maybe either they ghosted you or you ghosted them. It feels more like you kind of ghosted them and cut it all off because it says you let go. So it does feel like, you know what, there is no closure to this because I just ghosted you. But that's okay, though, because where you felt like the truth needed to be for yourself, you're going to find that discipline, that clarity, and that truth for your own authority. There is a lot of recovery over here. You do feel like this was an inevitable ending, guys. It had to be. This is the external shift within a relationship that had to happen because it was just falling apart. It was more like finding the area to actually slow it down. You know, there was some kind of holding off. There's going to be some kind of holding off and frustration to the situation. And I think that's where you did not want the closure. I don't want to, I just don't want to close it. I just leave me alone. So, I mean, maybe you did end up telling them, it's a general reading. Some of you could have said, I'm done, goodbye, and then ghosted them. But it still didn't have the closure that you're looking for. This is definitely talking about the ending, making a new beginning for the transition that you really needed, because the cycle is over. That's why it's an inevitable end, right? You have to have summer has to come to an end so that fall can begin, right? Winter has to end, and then spring comes and the flowers come up. It's the same thing. This was something that you just knew the cycle was over. And you're going to really find yourself in a better place in December by really letting go of this and really bringing in this ending. It's going to bring in a lot of honesty for yourself, because the honesty that you're going to have within the clarity and the discipline of the King of Swords is, this was the best choice I had to make. So you're going to have that mental awareness. Up here, it's like, yeah, I'm already feeling like I'm out in the cold anyways, so what's the difference? Look, they're already giving you insecurity, worry, they're making you isolate anyway, so what's the difference? And you could even feel too, you know what, I'm kind of cold shouldering you and I'm kind of done because you already make me feel this way. You feel like you carry all the weight and all the burdens and you're just kind of done with this. This is just too much stress. They're burning you out. The relationship is a burnout. This person has some kind of impulsiveness that they just cannot get past. And this is what's really going to bring in this tower moment, this realization of this kind of disaster that's already kind of in the making, guys, right? It's almost like you have your own personal ideas of what's going on, and it was almost inevitable that they were going to make this disaster happen. It was almost like timing is calling, just waiting. Yeah, it's almost like they're driven to want to keep defending their own beliefs and their own what they're doing. So, hey, they want to continue to keep defending what they want to do, you know, in the next couple of days. Let them do it, right? Because you already know it's frustrating you. This is causing a delay. But I also think that they're also frustrated and coming and moving towards you so much because you have slowed down towards them. They do see you kind of hiding out. They do see that you're not making a closure to the situation. So I do feel like they're kind of nagging you, texting you a million times as you're kind of hiding out over here. And this is where you're just kind of like, nope, I'm done. I've separated myself from you. I am not going through any more of this anymore. And they're fearful of maybe an overcommitment, of giving it all. Maybe they're fearful of giving up, maybe drinking, or they have some kind of fear of something, which could lead to a better commitment if they just actually let go and actually did what they're supposed to be doing. But they won't because they have no self-discipline. And you see that they lack the self-discipline. And then when you bring it up, they might even get a little aggressive about the situation. You guys could definitely be dealing with some kind of fire sign or some kind of Libra. Where yet they want you to seek closure. Some of you are married and you are going to take a separation. Packing your stuff and leaving the house. For a lot of you, it was. Or maybe they had lack of commitment to really want to change. Maybe you guys are engaged and they're not showing you what you want for material, marriage material, excuse me. But it does look like you are moving houses. You know, some of you might even bought a house together and it's coming down. And God, for some of you, I don't know where this is coming from. This all happened because of foreclosure. Some kind of fine. I'm going to go backwards here for a second because now that I see the foreclosure, some of you, your person lost their job and won't get up and do what they're supposed to do. They have lost everything, lack of direction, loss of everything because of financial loss. And I do see foreclosure here. So this whole relationship could be because you feel your person is not sacrificing what they need to sacrifice for the family and allowed the house to have a foreclosure because of financial loss. Not taking the right steps. They could have started drinking and then kind of isolating themselves away from you. And then you end up losing the house. I don't know who that's for, you guys. That's not your story. Throw that away. But I see it right here. I literally see it. And this is why it makes you carry all the burdens, because you might feel like you're overstressed, overworked, trying to carry on this house payment, property taxes, something, both in one, and it's not working. You end up losing the house. You know the house is on its way out. Bank's going to take the house away. But it was inevitable that it was going to happen because you know that you just don't make the money that they used to make. And so it's causing also a separation between the two of you. Okay. Well, anyways, back to the other. Yeah, that's crazy because I did see that. That's... The transformation is releasing the fear. For those of you who are not separating actually in the love relationship and are just losing the house, you're going to transform and coming back together. I'm telling you right now, you're going to transform and kind of coming back together a little bit after you get real, you realize that, you're repressing your emotions, your insecurities of losing the house, releasing the fear of losing the house because now the house is gone. This will allow you to be able to recover, rejuvenate, and be able to get back to where the truth of the matter is no matter what, and stand in your authority. And it's actually going to make your Libra, Aquarius, or whoever this person is actually find the discipline within themselves. That's a whole nother story. But I'm telling you, there's two stories here, and that's one's one and one's the other. And remember, guys, if it's none of your story, you can watch your rising moon or Venus. But I'm telling you right now, that's exactly what it is. It's one way or the other. No matter how it is, one is actually going to walk away from this marriage and they're, or this commitment because they feel like this person has a lack of want to be with you, engaging in whatever they want to engage in with impulsiveness. And for the others of you, you're losing your home. They have the lack of self-discipline to want to get on that horse and ride and help you pay the bills. So you lose your house. This is bad advice. They may have even said, you know what, because somebody gave us bad advice. They said if we did this and we did that, then we could definitely do this. But it wasn't. It was nothing. For others of you, they're just cold and manipulative and their inner feelings are not even there to express anything. So you're saying, good thing that I did walk away. Because look, they ain't giving me nothing anyways. So where, they're coming at you trying to fight for it, they're just not going to fight anymore. Now they realize you ghosted them, you've separated from them, and now they're just cold, emotionless. They're not even trying to show their inner feelings at all. They're just like, whatever. For others of you who live in the house, it's like you got this bad advice from this person. It's going to make you moody. The Hierophant over here, like I said, for some of you, you're going to be able to save and salvage the marriage through, all of this horribleness of losing the house. And then for some of you, you're not. You're going to say, okay, you know what? For some of you, there will be forgiveness, there will be mercy, there will be wisdom and trust within the relationship as you're coming to the truth within the situation. For others of you, you're going to go and look for someone you can trust. Using your intuition. Finding the wisdom and the truth and the trust within yourself to say, you know what, this relationship didn't work. I will find someone else. This marriage did not work. That doesn't mean that it's over. Because now I'm going to trust in what I say, what I do, and do the things I need to do as the Hierophant. For others of you who just lost your house, you're finally going to feel like you're on the right page with each other. Feeling like, you know what, this is where the discipline and stuff is, and they're going to come to the truth and the understanding that, you know what, I do want to conform. It was a lot of, I will tell you one thing, it's a little fucking late. So now they do want to save the relationship. Will you be able to save the relationship? It's going to be on you. Of everybody is different on how you feel about saving the relationship. But now they're saying they want to save the relationship. But I'm just telling you, after you lose your house, why didn't you do that before? Oh, because of the bad advice that you were given. Oh, got it. Now, on others of you, they want to be cold and manipulative to you and don't want to do what they want to do, which makes you walk away from this relationship, right? And now they're going to come and say, well, I don't, and then you're going to come to the conclusion, I know the truth, I know the wisdom, and I will find love somewhere else. Because now you want to be cold, moody, and, not show me anything. But that's fine because I'm kind of just hiding out anyways. You'll be fine. Those of you who are with that section, I guess we'll turn it into A and B. It's definitely an A and B story, right? No matter how you're going to see it, they're going to kind of see it right out of it, right? Opening up new perspectives. No matter what in the end, no matter what the story is, whether it's the A one for you guys or the B one, there's still going to be opening new perspectives on how things are going to be done. I mean, this story is crazy because it literally does have two different meanings. There's literally two different sides to this. get them every now and again. I'm just telling you right now, you are seeing this from a different side, no matter how it is, and you will find the acceptance in whatever it is. I just, like I said, if, you're in seriousness, if you had a foreclosure and you know that foreclosure is coming in, like this week, next week, I'm telling you guys right now, it's kind of crappy now that they want to wake up. It's almost like I had to lose everything to wake up. And it's kind of shitty for you because now you're saying, wait a second, now you want to go out and do something. Now you want to be a person after we lost everything. Why didn't you do that to begin with? And it almost kind of feels like, in the end, even for the other person, they're going to kind of cold shoulder you, use emotional manipulation in their own way and not really want to talk to you because of over emotions. But then they might try to come back to you too, and try to tell their truth to the situation. But you're not going to listen to it. I don't think you'll even see that. Guys, you won't even see that. I'll tell you why, because you'll have them blocked or you'll erase the message or something. Yeah, because if anything, they want to come clean with the deception, with the self-deceit, with the keeping secrets, with the rethinking of the relationship of what went wrong, all these things that went wrong, no matter what your story is, they want to do so. Like I said, for a lot of you, you're going to have them blocked or something and you're not going to listen. Or you're just going to see their name pop up and just immediately erase that message because you don't want to hear it. Why would you want to hear it, guys? I don't think right now would be the time to hear it. You can hear it later because believe you and me, more than likely they'll be back again to say something. But, maybe it's also better that they're not the King of Cups at the time, right? I don't need to hear all your inner moodiness and emotions of this and that and why we separated and why we did that. Or, you see what I'm saying? Because, look, I already tried to fix it. You just left me out in the cold. You ignored me. So the new perspective is crazy because it's showing with the Hangman over here, you have the new perspective. And then it shows right here, you have the new perspective, the new approach of how you want to do things. But there definitely was a sacrifice and a change. And releasing that is definitely the death card because no matter what it is, however you have to release, it's going to bring in definitely this new way of the new perspective. I have it twice. And with the Hierophant, it's just really, about loving who you are and really finding what it is you truly need within your trust, yourself, your inner guidance, and your wisdom. Really, truly, because that will be what you really have. And the only thing really at that time, it's really going to be needed. And that's going to be a part of the deep insight that you have when you are surrendering within the Hangman. And that kind of enlightenment, this peace where you need to find the peace for yourself. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.